Hey y'all, this is the Controlled Burner, and it's time for a short review of Sunshine by Jungle. I don't know how to put this, but I honestly went into this new Jungle album knowing this was going to be the easiest album I was going to enjoy this year. Maybe not my favorite of the year, but the one I knew was going to really connect with me in such an easy way. Jungle have been making some of the slickest and gorgeous sounding smooth soul and funk music I've heard in recent times, and I feel like every song I've heard from them just sticks with me fast. And lo and behold, this album is no exception. And ironically, it really works because it's Jungle doing what they always do, which is what seems to give them the more lukewarm response that the general public has for their work. But for me, that's not an issue because what they always do is freaking amazing. Hearing these gorgeous and bouncy instrumentals that incorporate these thick bass notes, slick guitar patterns, some bumpin' drum beats, and a handful of string and horn sections is just so satisfying for my ears. It really feels like the defining image of ear candy for me. And the vocal performances on here are always a great help in adding to the light, breezy atmosphere. The higher register singing throughout is so pleasant and fits with these instrumentals like a glove. And while lyrically I won't say there's anything profound or deep in it, it's also not bad at all. It's clearly meant to be rather simplistic with a lot of themes of love, dancing, and the occasional heaviness of heartbreak. It fits into the sound well and doesn't try to be either overcomplicated or dumbed down. I guess if there's anything to criticize, by the end of the track list, it does begin to blend together just a little more than I'd like since, as I mentioned, this is Jungle following their familiar formula. However, I do appreciate that the album doesn't overstay its welcome given it's only 11 tracks and 32 minutes, so I don't think that becomes too much of a problem. And I can recognize when they do switch their style up a little, like the more hip-hop version of their sound on Romeo 2 with Boz, who gives a solid performance on this by the way, and the more jazzy feel of a track like Carry On, with the acoustic guitars to give almost a bossa nova feel. Look, I totally understand why people would find Jungle to be more in the middle if you don't rock with their sound, but as someone who does, I had a great time with this record and encouraging them to keep moving with this since it's worked for them all of the time.